No, 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 no. No fun on ham radio. Can I get a radio check? I need to make sure my equipment's working in case the shit hits the fan. It's hurricane season. Gotta have my radio ready. That's it. Where's the fun, right? And I hear this on the air. I've proved it to you because in the last couple of videos, I did mention about you can't get anybody to talk to you, but by golly, ask for a radio check and you'll be scrambling to get to that mic first. There's people listening all the time. And when you ask them, you start talking. I've called CQ lately. I got news for you. If you haven't been aware, I'm KJ4YZI. If you are not aware, I'll make this announcement now. I am on reflectors and repeater networks statewide or worldwide, and I will sit there and I will hog the reflector when I'm in a conversation. That's the end of the story because, and I do leave breaks, but the fact of the matter is people keep telling me, oh, got to get off 30 Charlie. Oh my God, 30. Oh, it's busy out here. Somebody else is going to want to talk to you. I got to get off here. I'm waiting. Nobody wants to talk to me, bro. I'm just another person with a phone on a tripod making a video, complaining about why we need to fix some of these things in the hobby. Anyways, so, you know, these people don't do parks on the air. They hate on me for contests. They're telling me it's a waste of my time. And oh, what are you really gonna do, Eric? What's your contest on I'm ready for a natural disaster. Well, the fact of the matter is if there's a natural disaster and you are behind the mic at the helm, I doubt there's gonna be a lot of things that you're actually gonna do to provide assistance other than listen to that radio and respond, okay? And if that's what you want to do, great. This hobby needs a bunch of people that are standing by on a radio in case of emergency. But the fact that nobody's talking because they're all listening and waiting for that emergency, and I've proved that before because I've said a couple things on the air purposely to get people to grab that mic, and I've caused chaos on repeaters and reflectors. And I did that on purpose because I would ask for people to jump in. I would ask for people to make any comments. Nothing. Say one thing that they don't like, and they're coming in droves, and the first thing they tell you, you know, you don't have to be sitting here tying this up. This is for an emergency. No, it's not, okay? Got news for you. You are half the problem of ham radio. I said it. You don't like it? Unsubscribe. Never watch again. Satellites, Earth, Moon, Earth, FT8 on contacts, field day, that's all fun. What are you... So here's another thing on my soapbox here. So my recent video about ham clubs and how I said, you know, clubs are dead. I mean, look at the comments. There's a couple thousand on there. You can read them. And now people are reaching out and they're saying, wow, we presented your video to our club. I took ownership. We got a hold of the people. We started getting constant in that club to do exactly what you said, Eric. And you know what they said, though? It's a shame. They said now the club is getting busier and more active for emergencies only. And they got people that are running Starlink. Oh, we got our Starlink and our FT8. We're ready to go. What? That's your club? Is Starlink and FT8. What are you going to do with FT8 in an emergency? And not only that, are you having fun doing any of this? Or does this seem like a chore to you? Because that is what people have told them was you got to get your license because everything is going to go down and that's the only way we can talk. Well, if it keeps going that way, it's going to be a commercialized land mobile radio network at that point. The point I'm trying to make is this. I get hot-headed and I get aggravated, but I got to make a statement on ham radio for this hobby on YouTube. And the only way people will listen is if I act like this. That's the bottom line too, and YouTube has confirmed that. I have no interesting videos, therefore they are not providing any of my material with their algorithm to the world. So, if you like this video and you agree, I want you to leave a comment and think about why I like doing videos and why I go outside of the 20-watt radio and why I attempt to do different modes that I've never done before. Try to find anybody on PSK and Hellschreiber, Domino X, Contestia, MFSK, Domino X, Thor, Throb. You know, that is fun to get on and try new modes, keyboard to keyboard. If you're not into that and you want to use voice, you know, get on the mic and start calling CQ and make contacts just because you want to. Just because you want to see where your signal's being heard. Not because you think that it has to be an entire emergency game plan with those radios that you own. And you'll find that the more people that get off that bandwagon and know that ham radio is there as a hobby for fun, you'll notice it's a lot easier to get people into the hobby and to show them what you can do. Imagine just the average person. You want to know why the the hobby is such an old age, why there's no new people, you could simply explain to them and show them the fun and the things that they can relate in technology these days. Everybody's got their phone in their hand. Everybody's playing games. Bridge the two together. But imagine going to a new person and be like, hey, listen, you got to do this thing called ham radio, and the world's coming to an end. And you got to have that radio, and man, one day you're going to push that button, you're going to say, I'm here, what's your emergency? Tell them that, and say, I don't know when there's going to be an emergency or when I'm actually going to need it. But you'll have the stuff ready. Just go ahead and spend a couple $1,000s and wait for that call. Imagine how many people are going to get into the hobby in that mentality. Or you can show them, hey, look at what we do. Look at the fun we have. Have you ever worked an astronaut in the space station? We could do that. Don't be like, hey, when everything goes out, at least we got the space station to communicate because the shit's going to hit the fan. Like, get away from that. Get away from the emergency communications. Keep it in your box of things that you can do and your you know, you get the idea. Here I am running out of breath again. I'll end it now. So leave a comment below if I'm right or wrong. If you don't like it, you know where to go. 7-3.
Ham Radio Concepts is brought to you by HamRadioPrep.com. It's never been easier to learn about ham radio before you take the exam. And Ham Radio Prep makes it fun and guarantees your success. Visit HamRadioPrep.com. Use the code ERIC20 to instantly save 20% off every course you buy. Remember the name, HamRadioPrep.com.